Yo, what's up my people? Welcome to Dark Files, the podcast that doesn't sugarcoat it, we tell it like it is. I'm your host, the real MVP, and today Nairobi is on the edge. Literally, Nairobi is in the edge. Today marks the 35th anniversary of Saba-Saba Day, a day rooted deep in Kenya's struggle for multi-party democracy. But this year, it's not just about history, it's about the present, it's about now, and the youth Kenya's Gen Z have taken over the conversation. As we speak, Nairobi CBD is partially locked down. The air is tense. Sirens, chants, smoke, you name it. If you're in town already, you already know. If you're not, let me take you through exactly what's going down, road by road, step by step. Let's get into it. Alright, so here's what we know so far. From the break of dawn, the police and the National Youth Service officers have flooded the Nairobi CBD. It's not your usual patrol. We are talking full deployment, anti-riot gears, G3 rifles, tear gas launchers, water cannons, you name it. They have been positioned across a town, not just inside the CBD, but all major entry points leading into the city. If you're coming from Jogoo Road, Thika Superhighway, Ngong Road, Mombasa Road, or Langata Road, you've already been spotted, searched, or redirected. Roadblocks have been set up and traffic is a nightmare. Some routes are completely sealed off. And it's not just the roads. Statehouse Road has been cordoned off completely. Multiple reports confirm that both police and the KDF soldiers have taken strategic control of roads leading to Statehouse, forming a tight security ring. Nobody is getting closer. Period. This is no ordinary protest today. Now let's zoom into Thika Road, and yes, this is big. Around 3 a.m. in the morning, bonfire were lit along the highway near GSU headquarters and Roysambu. Eyewitnesses say it started with a group of masked protesters, mostly young, waving placards and chanting slogans demanding accountability, justice, and a new leadership direction. Flames rose, tires burned, the smoke could be seen as far as Garden City. Some motorists made U-turns right on the highway to avoid the heat. Traffic was brought to a complete standstill. Police responded first with tear gas, then water cannons, and then full force. What followed were running battles. Gen Z youths, mostly unarmed, were dodging cops, ducking into footbridges and estates. It's worth noting many of them aren't part of any formal political group. They are not paid, they are not organized by the party. This is raw frustration, grassroots, digital born, physical in action. Over on Jogoo Road near Bama Market, we've seen crowds swell gradually throughout the day. Market vendors, matatu touts, and ordinary Kenyans have joined the chants, amplifying the energy. But every few minutes, police disrupt the momentum with fresh rounds of tear gas. Further down Mombasa Road, a critical entry into town from the airport, heavy NYS trucks are stationed right at Capital Center. They are checking vehicles, blocking groups from walking into the CBD. If you're on foot, if you are on foot, they are either redirecting you or stopping you altogether. A lot of travelers trying to access town from JKIA are stranded. Even Uber and Bolt drivers are avoiding most routes into the city. Business is down, and for many shops in the CBD, they did not even bother opening. Inside the CBD itself, it's like walking into a war-ready zone. Police are everywhere, from archives, Hilton, Kencom, all the way down to Jeans Arcade and River Road. They are not just there to keep order, they are there to contain a movement. And the protesters, they are not backing down. Youth in hoods, some with flags, others just armed with phones and courage, have been spotted staging silent sit-ins along Moi Avenue. Some are live streaming at the moment, others are handing over copies of the Constitution. It's a mix of civil resistance and chaotic energy. At Uhuru Park, there was a brief attempt to gather, but security forces moved in before it picked up steam. But the message from the Gen Z is clear. We are not here to play. We are not afraid. We want change. Today is Saba-Saba, a date loaded with history. Back in 1990, people took to the streets demanding multi-party democracy. It was dangerous then too. People were arrested, beaten, jailed, or worse. But that fight gave birth to the democratic space we have today. And now, 35 years later, the streets are calling again. But this time, it's not about multi-party politics. It's about jobs, about police brutality, about taxes, about corruption, about leadership that feels disconnected. It's about Gen Z saying you can ignore us online, but now we are outside.
Wakati unarudi chunga mawe kwa mgongo.
Let's not lie, what's happening now is bigger than just today. These protests didn't start with Saba-Saba. They've been brewing for months, fueled by broken promises, rising cost of living, high youth unemployment, and tone-deaf policies. What Gen Z have done is take the frustration of millions and give them a face, a voice, and a stage. And the state, it's responding like it did in the 90s, with force, fear, and suppression. But as history teaches us, that never works forever. So what now? If you're in town, stay safe. If you're out there protesting, know your rights. Stay smart, stay calm, and document everything. This is a moment in history. Kenya is being rewritten, not by politicians, but by the young people. That's it from the Dark Files for now. We'll keep watching, keep listening, and keep telling it straight. I'm your host, The Real MVP. Share this episode, tag us online, and let's keep this conversation alive.
So hii ni Thika Road, saa 1 kamili, mambo yako namna hii. So hapa napita ni car wash. Hii ndio situation ni Thika Road. Hii ndio situation ni Thika Road saa hii. I can see cars coming on the wrong side. What's going on? Kuna jamaa hapa anarudi wrong side, ndio huyu. Hao ni DCI. Wanapiga mapatrol. So hii ni Thika Road hii. Ati DCI ndio hii ingine bado imepiga barabara inapita wrong side. Roysambu, things are not looking good. Ndio watu wanarudi wrong side. Watu wanarudi wrong side. So road blocked. This is Roysambu. People are going wrong side now. Ndio hao wanapiga U-turn. This is the situation. Leo tu tukae tu nyumbani. I think it's so hard to maneuver. So this is Thika Road. I'm going to do a very stupid U-turn because that looks like how things are going now. So what is happening? Hapa mimi naona tu ni kupiga